We are live now. If you want to put the
Already put it up, my guy.
nice.
We're live!
Sweet. Yo.
Pre-recording right
You can
now,
see
waiting
Steve's-
for John.
We can see Steve's hand.
Yes.
You can see Justin. You can see me. And Caitlin is up there. Oh, you can see Caitlin's knees! The knees!
I'm okay with just being this and that. All good.
You know?
I mean, oh.
Next week we had to switch it around.
Well, I was thinking if Justin takes off his headphones and I unscrew this and I move it over this way and then have it face this way and I could put the chair right here, then they could actually see me.
I'm pointing at the corner.
Okay.
I don't know. Before I was able to like touch it. Now I can't.
Justin, do you want to take off the headphones so this doesn't hurt your ears?
Yep.
We apologize if you are about to hear something terrible.
Or if you already are hearing something terrible.
I don't think we're recording the sound, so they should be okay.
I don't know. But some maintenance in this department all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
Do you need a hand?
Is that your department?
What? Yeah. So, I'm gonna grieve this. That was my job.
You agree how she does it?
No, grieve.
Grieve?
For it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're going to file a grievance and
Yeah.
you get paid for it? Yep.
That's how it works.
That's part of working under a union.
Yeah.
You can just go, well, that was my work. I should have done it. I should get paid for it. But you didn't do it. Well, I should have done it. So.
No, you didn't do it. I didn't have a chance to do it. I was doing something else, and they did it on their own.
Yep.
I get paid for it. Thanks. So if you deliver someone else's...
Oh, it's feedback.
Yep. Fix it. It's fine.
So if you do
There
someone
we
else's mail, do they get to bereave that?
Yes.
Really?
If it's taken off of them without their knowledge, yeah. But I mean, like, that doesn't happen because all they have to go do is like go. We're taking these hours, but they can file a grievance. Say you're supposed to do an 8-hour day,
There we go.
and they tell you to leave mail, and you leave a bunch, and you end up leaving at like 2:30 instead of 4.
Oh, I like it, Caitlin.
You could-
Nice.
You could file for the rest of that time.
Yeah, because you're supposed to work now.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And Steve, if you actually move closer,
Nah,
it'll
I'm
be fine.
alright. I'm okay with being just a leg and a thumb.
Well, actually, if Ryan scooted over a little closer to Justin, then you scooted over a little bit, it'd be better. No, because that's the whole point of us having the camera, so people can actually see us.
This
Yes.
is who I am.
No.
I am
See?
like,
Scoot.
fine.
Except for John. No one needs or wants to see John.
Well, I asked John, I was like, can you get a camera? And he turned around and was like, I record in the nude, so no. It's like, really? There we go. Now we're all in.
One big happy family.
do
Yeah.
you expect anything less from John, though? I mean,
No, I guess not.
I highly doubt he records in the nude, though, because he does live in an apartment with somebody
Negan.
that is not his girlfriend.
Oh.
He's got, there's
I
a
didn't know they had a
third
roommate.
person living in that apartment.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure the desk
There.
is still in the living room, too.
Might as well turn the head back around. Thank you.
You see my new hat? I got from the gas station this morning. I really like it.
Smart. Actually, it is kind of dope.
Does that look familiar to you?
Yeah! I picked that one out.
I actually like it. It's a nice hat.
This is like one of the most comfortable hats I've ever bought, too.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird because I bought it from the gas station.
Don't knock some cheap shit.
Okay. So, what are we talking about?
The fact that John's still not here.
Yep.
Yep, John is not here yet.
Oh, did we figure out how to get sound for him this week?
I'm working on it. I believe so, but I'm working on it. I have to actually get him like in and up to know if it worked or not. So
I gotcha. Gotta wait to test it till the
What was
boy
that?
arrives.
Yeah.
I've had these headphones on this whole time, and I'm
So,
not even using them. I should
One
turn them
thing that I definitely want to talk about tonight, and also kind of leads into Disney, is about all the streaming services and how it's changing how we actually consume TV shows.
off. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that. I feel like there's a lot to talk about there.
because I mean, like, people back in the day, you used to have to be like, most of the shows didn't have a continuous storyline, and that was because
they were like one-offs.
because most people couldn't like be there every single episode all the time.
Right.
Um,
Because people actually had lives and shit.
yeah, but now TV
lives.
shows are
What is a life?
yeah.
I don't know.
Now TV shows are being written better.
Yeah.
And are better, I think, partly because now they could do a continuous storyline because everyone's going to watch every single episode of it instead of watching like episode 3, 8, and 4.
Yeah.
Right.
That does make sense.
Because that's one of the reasons why Firefly failed.
Is because it was basically one-offs.
Oh, that's
Fire-
the one with the guy who plays Castle.
Yeah.
That show, right?
Oh
Yes.
wait, no, it's because they were recorded.
Weren't they made out of order or
Yeah.
something?
Well,
They
that's
were
what he was
made
trying to
in
say.
order, but they were put out of order.
Oh, right. Because there
they
was
were-
a mistake or something,
Yes.
right?
They were put out starting with, I believe, episode 3 was the first one that aired
Mm-hmm.
on TV, and it's a good episode, but people are like completely
Yeah, what's
lost.
going on?
I mean, it's not hard to follow, but there wasn't like episode 1 has a couple things in it that are like sticking points of like, you need to know this. This gives context to what's going on in this universe. You kind of need to watch this episode.
Mm.
But so that happened. The ratings failed, even though it was a good show. The ratings failed because everyone was like, what the fuck's going on? And then some people were following it, but not enough people were. So they got canceled, and they famously got canceled before they finished the season. And the last episode became like an epitaph of one season, basically. But that show had everything going for it. It is one of the best shows ever made. It was a space cowboy show made by fucking what the fuck's his name? The guy who made the first Avengers movie, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, I should know this.
Yeah, you probably should.
Well, there's Google, so
Yeah.
What's that?
the internet.
What's that?
No, Steve.
No.
Ben Udland?
No.
Edlund?
You guys are echoing.
Why are we echoing?
Because I'm listening to you on Discord on one
Oh.
ear and through the
And then the
through
live
recording
feed,
to the other.
yeah.
Oh.
Josh Whedon?
Yes,
Yes.
Josh
yeah,
Whedon.
there you go. Josh Whedon.
Yeah. Josh Whedon is a fucking genius. And one of his things was Firefly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, about how you said like that they got canceled before they finished airing the season, I feel like, okay, this is a little bit different, but I feel like it's a similar thing that's been happening a lot. So like Netflix, like with all their Netflix originals, I feel like sometimes they take too long to catch on.
Yeah.
Because like nobody watches them because nobody knows about them, but then you watch them and you find it and you're like, wow, this is so great. And then
Yeah.
they don't end up making anymore because not enough people are watching it.
Well, another thing, they don't make anymore because they continuously have more stuff to make.
Yeah.
And it becomes like, well, we could make a new show or we
Yeah.
could continue a second season. Well, how did it go? Because the old TV rating system wasn't really that accurate of like who's watching and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But Netflix can get it down to the decimal point of how many people watched, how long they watched, how they watched it,
You
like
get all the statistics.
how many times
there.
they watched it.
Right.
Did they stop an episode and start it again? Like they
Yeah.
can literally track everything that you watch on there and make it into a graph for every single show and compare all of it.
That's true.
And
But,
that's
like-
what's going on in Netflix.
Yeah. But like I said, I feel like there's just too much stuff so people don't watch it.
Yeah.
So like I feel like they should take that info and then in like 2 or 3 years check it again because there's so many things that I know I found late and I'm like,
Yeah.
I know they're not making any more of this.
Yeah.
And it's so sad.
Yeah, definitely.
But Netflix has been collecting data since they were just DVDs.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking, they're like, oh, these people are watching this and everything like that. I mean, it probably maybe screws up the algorithm for like, oh, 4 people have my Netflix password, so 4 different people are watching it. But
Well, if they all have profiles.
yeah, I would be willing to bet, well, different profiles, but maybe some people are watching on the same profile or something like that.
True, maybe.
I'd be willing to bet like the algorithm can detect that of like, oh look,
Oh,
this
probably.
is
It's like, oh, that's weird
Yeah.
for this person.
yeah,
Honestly, I feel like Netflix's algorithms are super sensitive because if anybody watches like a single show on my Netflix, it gets completely ruined and
Yep.
it starts suggesting really weird stuff. But it's not like that on my Hulu. Like I'll like watch something weird or like someone will watch something weird on my Hulu and like it'll be there for like a week or 2 and then it goes back to normal. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, they're not interested.
I barely ever used my Netflix, so I'm going to my parents are going to start paying for it because my father used it like all the fucking time. So my mother was like, well, should I just start a new profile? I'm like, no, don't start a new thing because everything's going to go out of whack. Everything's bad.
Everything is right there.
I prefer Hulu.
I do too, honestly. Like, and it's weird. I think I just like the colors of. There are some shows that are on Netflix that I do like, but sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't want to watch them because they're on Netflix. Like, I want to watch Hulu, and like I just feel like the background is more like appealing.
Well, they have like the
No.
dark mode and stuff too.
Well, Netflix is already darker than Hulu, so I don't.
No, I
think
know.
it's that.
I don't know. I understand what you're saying with
BoJack
with
Horseman.
how Hulu is. Yeah.
Yeah, BoJack Horseman. I love that show. It's pretty good. It's actually really sad, and I can't watch it a lot, but
Yeah.
but I like it.
Okay. Hello. Okay. Cool. I'm trying to get the volume so it doesn't echo through. Yeah. I'm just fucking with shit.
All right.
Got some new software. Got some new toys. Like trying to. Got a new setup. Thanks to
Things
Steve.
for repurpose.
Yes. We have a podcast PC now, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Camera's that way.
You guys are so much.
Oh, we're not moving in that one.
In which one?
The one that's on your screen.
Well, this is the live right here.
Oh, well, that makes sense. John done yet?
I don't know. We're waiting for
Oh,
John.
wait, there was John.
Oh, he's here. Let's go to
Nice.
Discord. I could
You're welcome, John. I knew I heard something. That's alright. We're just talking about how the stream wasn't moving, but it wasn't on live. So. So you fully updated? Damn.
Wow.
Fucking Windows.
Did you get the mic request so I could put you on the live stream, John? Jonathan? Lightstream, you have to get the invitation and open it, and then I have to add your mic, which is, I believe, what I was missing before. Which I still don't see your mic. Guest mic. Did you open it yet?
Johnny.
Johnny boy.
Did he go away again? If his computer shut off again, we're totally doing this without him.
I mean, I think we already are.
Hello.
Hello. Is anybody out there? Can anyone hear me?
Much better.
John?
There you are.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, okay. Did you open Lightstream? Okay.
Can I just show you guys all a terrifying Thomas the Tank Engine meme that I found? I sent to John.
Oh, God.
What is it? Oh, nice.
You already saw it, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to show it to all of our viewers so they can get the full experience. Can you guys see it on the screen?
You have to give me a second. I don't have it.
Maybe that would
Probably.
be good. So that we can
Yes.
make blue gestures at you.
There you go, John. Sent it.
Perfect. Thank you, John.
Mitchell.
Oh, that was aggressive.
Who's Mitchell? Hi, John. What? Oh, okay.
Hello. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna change my microphone.
No, John. I believe I fixed it. You should be able to be heard now.
Yes, but it wasn't like my actual microphone that I was just on.
Oh, okay. We'll change it then.
Oh God, now I have a sweet feedback loop right now.
Wow. Wow.
Way to be a dick
I
there.
just muted our own. There we go. What are you guys passing back and forth there, Steve? Looks delicious.
Some cocaine.
No, it was the blue cherry, which was the dark blue Gatorade.
No, we were just passing back with water.
Well, and then he said he didn't want that, so then I gave him my Gatorade sports bottle, which just has water in it.
Well, I, for one, am drinking a delicious berry beer, raspberry tart ale from Trogs, which, as we all know, is in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
We
Nice.
have to get beers. I had no idea that I was in Hershey.
Yeah, I was just
It's,
gonna say that.
it's literally like I could throw a football. So, Ryan, do you know where the Wendy's is there right by Hershey Park?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I went
I haven't been
literally.
here a while.
I went literally a year ago.
Yeah.
When I sobbed at the ending of the Adventure Zone. Fun fact. But yeah, so it's literally right there, and we did not go because we just wanted to get home at that point.
Okay. So, are we ready to get ready?
I think so.
Get ready to get started.
We're ready to rehab the conversation Julie and I just had, but hopefully with more input from everybody else.
Right.
Oh, well, I still have more stuff to say about that, too. So, well, not that specifically, but about, like, TV in the future in general. So, like, you were kind of talking about this last week, about how, like, eventually...
Save,
Oh, okay.
save that energy.
Okay.
Bottle it up inside. Let it out. Let it out. Kamehameha on their ass.
Oh boy.
Did you watch it yet? Did you watch The Guardian?
Guardian?
The Russian.
The
The one we were talking about on
No,
Friday.
yes. Oh my god, you gotta watch it with her too.
What is this?
It's the Russian version of the
It's a
Avengers.
Russian superhero movie that they were advertising a while ago.
Okay.
long enough ago.
It was like when I think maybe right before Infinity War came out, that they were advertising it. And it's basically Russian Avengers, but it's like
What's
if you made a
Captain America?
superhero movie
No, there
in
was only 4 characters.
a different language and then translate it back to English, but it was written by a horny 10-year-old high on coke that just had to finish this script tonight.
Oh, okay.
Like,
But
it
why,
is
why do I actually want to watch that?
because it is one of those things. It's like watching a building explode or something like that, where it's like, wow, that's horrible, but I can't stop watching this because I am just that involved with how much of a garbage fire this is.
Really?
Yeah, you get engrossed.
Okay, tell me one scene from a movie that's gonna win me over.
The
'Cause
bears?
honestly, I'm not gonna watch it right now.
The guy, one of the superheroes, I'm not sure if you've seen the trailer, but if you've seen the trailer, you've seen him. One of them is a lycanthrope, but he's a bear. So he's like
Yeah.
a bear. Towards the end of the movie, they give him a dual minigun, Gatling guns, and they're connected to his mind. So if he's aggressive towards anything, it shoots them.
Oh my god.
But instead of just being a regular lycanthrope, he can go full bear.
Oh, okay.
And when he becomes full bear, it's like super bear. It's a gigantic bear, and it's a bear. Now imagine the bear with a backpack with 2 miniguns sticking out of it, shooting.
Okay,
people.
yeah, this
And he's
sounds
running.
like a dumpster
And
fire.
he's
Like, I
running.
need to actually watch this.
One of the guys is an earthbender, basically.
Okay.
That's his powers.
Yep.
So he gets beat at one point in the movie, and then because they give them all super suits. His super suit is a leather version of what he was already wearing.
Hey, John.
But-
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt, but did you fixed your mic? Is it good?
Yeah. It should be.
But-
Okay, cool.
It
I just
basically
need to correct
Velcro rocks on it because they say, "Oh, you lost your last battle because there wasn't enough rocks around for you to hit people with. So here's more rocks." And they basically just Velcro rocks all over them.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to watch this.
It is so bad. It's so bad you don't need spoilers don't exist because it's that bad. I mean, it's not a spoiler wouldn't be spoiling the story. It's spoiling how bad it gets. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends because it is one of those.
Hey, John, give me a test to make sure that I'm
Where
recording
you're
your audio.
Where did this come from? How is this happening?
Test.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you.
The main bad guy looks like if you took 100 men and shaved their scrotums and then made a suit out of all their shaved scrotums and attached it to a man and made him look like he had a baby face. He
Wait.
looks like
So,
a baby
a
face
literal
scrotum man.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
is-
kind of picturing, was it Randy Marsh or was it? Oh no, it was Kyle's.
Yeah,
dad
that's
in
what I
South
was.
Park.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
He was the one who got testicular cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
and
No,
walked around on his balls all day doing it.
no. Wrong episode. The one where Kyle wanted to be black and taller so he could play.
Yeah.
Oh, and he turned
Oh
into a
no,
dolphin.
that's Kyle's dad. That's
he turned into a dolphin.
yeah, he turned into a dolphin. Yep.
That's what I was
Dolphin
referring
Man?
to.
Would you
Why
use
not?
the bathrooms for dolphins?
One of
He sent
the
me a picture while he was watching it. That's the bad guy.
Yeah. he's scrotum man, and I refer to him as ballsack man the whole entire time because while I'm watching it, I start watching it right, and I text Justin. So remember that movie? I'm watching it now, and then I text him, "This movie is fucking horrible," and then I basically live tweeted him the whole movie as it was
That's so
going.
funny.
The female in the group, the woman in the group, her power is invisibility. However, she can only turn invisible when she's wet.
Interesting.
But they make her a super suit. When they make her super suit, she can now turn invisible whenever she wants. So they wrote this limit for her at the beginning of the movie, and then about an hour into the movie,
They gave up on it.
yeah, they just go, oh, you're always invisible. And it is literally an hour and a half slog of like, holy shit, what the fuck are they talking? What is going on right now?
Ryan, you've been talking about this for like 4 minutes, and I've already lost interest 3.5 minutes ago.
That's nice, John. That's very nice.
Okay, so we're gonna actually start recording.
Why?
What?
Why?
Why?
So I can have something to upload.
For,
You know what? That's fair.
Podcast.
I guess.
Are we ready?
For once we got around the same
we're
page.
all ready.
Hi, John. Are you
Hello.
watching?
Of course I'm watching.
Okay.
I was
I'm not
watching,
watching,
but
but I'm
so I
there.
can't.
I confirmed we can hear John on the live stream now too. So
Cool.
Dope.
All right.
okay.
Bye, live stream.
The live stream is
Live streams keeps going.
Oh,
We're a live show now. Have to get a better camera than that, but we are a live show.
I mean, you're also like
I like
blocking
you.
your face with a cube of foam, but hey, what do I know?
I'm okay with this.
He is foam face.
Oh my god, he's just making a beard.
Did you
Well,
adjust your
God
office?
damn it. I thought. What?
Yeah, a long time ago though.
Oh, that's good.
So I take it you didn't watch any of the live streams beforehand?
No, because before I didn't know how to mute my actual like volume on it, so now I can.
Yeah.
I'm fixing it for you, John.
I appreciate that,
So
but
now
it
the
really
viewers
just
can
making
see your
it worse
lovely
for me.
face.
Make it hide.
There he is. Hi, Justin. It's funny because the live stream is about 15 to 20 seconds behind.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So everything I'm commenting on is from 15 to 20 seconds ago. So right now you're diddling a knob there to get the knob, ready for the face. Now it's up high. Now Ryan just put his arms down while Caitlin twists the knob. And Steve is amazed.
Always.
Always. I'm going to tell you the exact moment that Steve says always.
God damn it.
Right there.
That's, wow.
That was a long
That's
time.
a long
It was also the delay where Ryan gave Steve double fingers apparently.
No, he was flipping.
I was doing it to you, but okay.
Well, it was directed at Steve. So, hey, so quick shout out! I have a new podcast I'm listening to.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
It's called Not Another D&D Podcast.
Okay.
It's to the same vein as the Adventure Zone, but it's in a lot of ways better. The humor is not quite there, but the story is. And
Okay.
Yeah, because it's by a couple of the people from College Humor, right?
it's from people from Cracked, and Adam Conover joins in. They have celebrities
Yeah.
that pop in once in a while, so it's been a lot of fun.
Conquest?
No.
I'm currently 17 episodes in, and the plot twist that just happened is brutal.
Nice.
I think someone broke their mic.
No. It's just. John made me self-conscious now, and now I have to get this to work, and I can't get it to work, and I'm gonna fucking kill John.
I mean, good luck with that. I'm 3 hours away, and
I'm coming to kill you. I'll see you in 3 hours.
Gives me time to go get
Alright.
something to eat.
bring it on. Yeah, there's a few McDonald's along the way. And so I also want to do a shout out.
Does
to
that black
Wargaming.
part, does that twist?
No, it doesn't.
No.
I missed that. What happened?
What, John?
So Wargaming.net gave me a week of premium for free. I don't know
Nice.
if it was everybody who got it, but I'm living it up right now. So,
You're what?
so
You're
I'm,
what?
I'm living it up
Turned
right
into a
now.
machine.
I'm loving it.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll get into this.
Because you're playing, what are you playing now?
World of Warships.
Oh, okay.
I still, for the life of me, refuse to play World of Tanks. So
It wasn't that bad when I played it.
It's not bad, but it's also just not fun. If I'm gonna
No,
play
it's
that,
not.
if I'm gonna play that, I would
Hello?
much rather play War Thunder.
Makes sense.
Okay, that sounds better. Okay, that's fine. Is that better, John? Now you can see my fucking face.
I'm not even looking anymore, bro.
If you look now, you'll finally see it.
You want the best part? Hang on, Ryan. I'm gonna send you a picture of what I'm currently looking at.
Okay.
It's.
Why don't you just post it to the Facebook?
I mean, I could, but hey, Justin.
Yep.
Oh yeah, check your Facebook messages. Oh, that's a beauty. Oh, Marblehead, I love you.
Should just post it to the feed.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, so.
Neither do I. Sounds right though.
All right, let's get it on.
I never want to hear you say that again, Ryan.
Oh, we're doing celebrity deathmatch.
Maybe.
Let's get it on.
Or maybe we're singing. No, it's not Barry White. Just...
Bow, bow, bow. I'm still mad that you didn't use that for the Tinder pickup with the musician chick.
Okay, we're gonna start because that sounds much better.
Are we though?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Well, you made me self-conscious. Now the fucking camera can see me, so
Like I
now
said,
it looks
the
better.
best part is I'm not even looking. I'm literally playing a game of Warships.
Of course you are, because you're a horrible, horrible person. Okay.
Ready?
Welcome, listeners, to the 3-episode podcast. Tonight is going to be our intro episode in between our TV show trio and our Disney trio, where John is going to be the expert on that one. So that'll be an interesting thing to tune into. As usual, I am your host, Justin, and to my left is my brother Ryan,
Hello.
Steve,
What's up?
Kaylin,
What up?
and then coming to us live from Studio Boston, and nobody can see him on the live stream because he records in the nude. Nobody wants to see that. Is John?
That's actually not a joke. I literally am naked right now because it's hot as shit up here.
So, pick or it never happens.
I hope that your other roommate isn't home then.
It is.
Oh, he is? He
Yeah.
just doesn't mind?
Oh, that's absolutely horrible.
I mean,
I don't even want to know what that looks like.
I still say pick or it never happens.
all right,
Picture-
Steve, hang on.
Picture the palest, whitest thing you've ever seen.
And then put it in between John's legs.
Picture a naked mole rat, but white.
The best part is that my blinds are open because they need to get the airflow.
Oh, yeah. You need some central air, John.
I'm not gonna probably live here forever, so I'm not gonna put the effort into that.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so tonight we are going to go between our TV show trio, where we talked about some nostalgia, some favorites, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to transition into our Disney trio, where we have a certified expert
I'm not
to
certified,
talk to us.
but
No,
I do-
you are totally certified.
I'm just more qualified than the rest of you.
He's naked.
I don't know, dude. I know a lot about Disney. I fucking love Disney movies. I would not doubt that you might know more, but I know a lot about Disney.
I don't know, John. Sounds like she knows a little more than you do.
What's the name of the... John, what's the name of the princess in Sleeping Beauty?
Aurora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how Keely gave it that. See, now people can see the dirty looks that we give each other and shit. Now that we're actually like live, we have video to reference.
I used to
remember-
love that. John, do you remember that TV game, the Disney TV game, where you had to play it on the TV and there was a board game with it that
You
came
mean
with
seen it?
Yes, seen it with Disney.
Oh.
That's what we used to play at my house.
No, we
I'm
had...
kind of surprised with that, Caitlin. Seeing
Yep,
as
we
you-
had the Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, that movie was my shit. And you want to know what other game we played? Because it's what we would do. We would whatever Disney movies we would watch, because that's all I watched as a kid, we would try and think of the most obscure one-liner. And then we have to wait for people to guess what movie it was from. That's what we did for fun.
That sounds awesome.
I feel like you're lying. But it was a good time.
I would be like, I don't know, Toy Story? I don't...
Oh, God. Okay, so let's start how we always start all of these trios. Does anybody have anything else that they thought of in between the last time that we recorded? I know before we started recording on our pre-show, we were talking about the recording the services. And I think that's a good way to transition to start talking from TV shows into Disney because Disney is it's November, right? November is when they're coming out with their streaming service. I'm pretty sure
It's kind of been up in the air.
Because I think that's what I heard. The last time I heard it was November, but
Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus. But it seems like everyone and their fucking mother has a streaming service now. Because I know you guys were talking about that, and I think it was your analogy you used. One of the last times we talked about this was the
grenades
Big Bang.
from it was the grenades.
Oh, it's the grenades from Borderland, where it like goes out and then it brings everyone in. Where it's going to explode.
Did I explain it again? I don't think I explained it on the podcast.
You probably did. Even if you did.
I don't remember this, but Ryan, go ahead real quick because I actually need the quick tutorial.
So, my theory is, since there's all of these streaming platforms all over the place, I believe it's just going to keep expanding and expanding of like all these streaming platforms. And then suddenly all the biggest ones, Netflix, Hulu, and
Disney's going to stay around.
Disney Plus is definitely going to stay around. Disney Plus definitely going to stay in power. They're all going to start gobbling all the other ones up. Like, I'm pretty sure Netflix would definitely want to buy Crunchyroll and integrate that.
Didn't they already buy one of them, though? Didn't they buy, like, VRV?
Did they?
No, they
No,
didn't.
not yet.
No. It's its own thing right now.
VRV?
VRV,
I could have sworn
but
VRV was bought by
is a good
someone.
example of it.
VRV and Crunchyroll are the same.
Are the same
Yes.
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Same with Funimation.
But VRV is a good example of what I think is going to happen. Except for VRV, the only difference is VRV allows you to separate everything. It's not just one streaming platform. VRV, if you use it, is like, I think they have 10 streaming platforms on it all right now. You just pay one price for all of them, and that includes Crunchyroll, it includes
Funimation.
Curiosity Stream, Funimation, and a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah.
See, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, but it's under one platform that you're paying for.
But they don't give you everything that
Okay.
they actually give you, though.
So you want to know who owns VRV?
Yeah.
VRV and Crunchyroll are owned by Warner Media, who's owned by AT&T.
That's so interesting because Warner is about to make their own streaming service, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna.
Well, I'm not sure if
HBO.
Warner Brothers and Warner Media are the same thing.
No, Warner. Oh, okay. Yeah, because Warner Brothers are gonna make a streaming service.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought they were the same. But,
I think they sound the same.
That they're the exact same thing.
but that means that would be with the HBO. And,
They are the same thing.
Yeah. So then they would have all of the anime stuff. So I don't know. I think they'll probably get. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, so it goes AT&T, Warner Media, Warner Brothers, and then Otter Media, and then VRV. Because Otter Media is the parent company to VRV and Crunchyroll. So and Rooster Teeth, they own Rooster Teeth too.
They Rooster Teeth is an affiliated part of them. They don't officially own Rooster Teeth. They're an affiliated part of them.
Yeah.
Right, but it's
It's like
I don't-
it's like all those people on Twitch. Like they're not technically owned by Twitch, but like
Yeah.
Twitch will give them money.
Basically, yeah. Like Otter Media gets to tell them, like, hey, you probably shouldn't do that stuff, but officially, Rooster Teeth can do whatever the fuck they want, basically.
They
Right.
again make them a good chunk of money because of all of us
Yep.
assholes who fucking love Ruby and Red versus Blue.
Yep.
yeah,
Ruby was really good.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yumi Ruby is really good.
I mean, does any of us? I don't think any of us have the DC one, or have paid for, or even trialed the
Why
DC
would
one.
I?
Yeah, no. I mean, I keep on seeing, what is it, the Doom Patrol, right? Doom Patrol?
Yes.
I keep on seeing that everyone is like, oh, absolutely in love with Doom Patrol, absolutely in love with Doom Patrol. I don't want to pay for DC just to watch one show. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Because I've heard every other show on there is just like either blah or it's terrible.
Right.
Pretty much. Like I've heard that the whole thing with the new Teen Titans basically was terrible. Like no one actually.
Oh, absolutely horrible. Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah. And I mean, the more these streaming services try and branch out, they're eventually going to bring back pirating in full force. Because
Honestly,
pirating has.
I feel like it's already back. You know?
Well, it is already back more because pirating, when Netflix and Hulu came up, the more that they offered in streaming, where it was just a small amount that you paid and you could watch all of these shows and stuff like that, the more they offered in streaming, the less people pirated stuff.
Right.
But the problem is that the more money you're going to have to spend to watch the more shows,
Exactly.
the less people are going to want to. So the pirating is going to make a huge comeback. It's
So-
already making a comeback.
Do you know what I have to say to that there, Justin?
Arg.
Arg.
Do it, come on, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar, har, dibble-dee-dar.
Oh my god.
I would be very interested to see how much it would cost right now.
Yeah.
Maybe once Disney Plus comes out, how much it would cost to have every single streaming service.
Well,
Every
think of it a
month.
different way,
Oh,
right?
to add it all
How
up?
much,
Like,
how much does it cost to have basic cable plus HBO plus Cinemax plus blah blah? Blah? You know, it
I love that he had Cinemax and they're like, oh, it's just a normal thing. Just
Cinemax
say
is
Cinemax.
I mean, that was a thing at one point, so I just
Yeah.
threw it in there.
Yeah, I guess.
And like Stars and all those, and like not for nothing, like they may not all have the greatest shows, but they all have like at least one show that somebody's gonna want to watch.
Yep.
And that's a pretty big thing that was talked about on one of the other podcasts that I follow. Is like all these streaming services are gonna come out, and like me personally, I'm a huge Disney fan, but I'm not buying Disney Plus just to watch Disney films.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's a couple things that I would see. That's the difference between DC and Disney. With Disney, I can count on at least one hand the things that I know already that I want to watch, that I'm going to want to watch when Disney comes out, that I'll pay for at least a month or two of that just to watch. On DC, it's one. There's one show I've been told to watch, and that's it. And I'm not paying for DC to watch one show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's going to be the struggle of the first part of all of these streaming services is they're going to be coming out with shows after shows after shows, and they're going to be struggling to try and get the good thing because
And,
Netflix started.
I mean,
Yep.
the other thing too, though, is if you think about it, you know, look at all the. I'm gonna ask like a general question. It's not like an attack question, but like
An
I have
attack
Netflix.
question.
I have Netflix,
Yep.
and I barely use it. You know, maybe once a week I turn on Netflix just to watch something. Like the other day, I actually tried to watch The Book of Eli, so I hadn't seen it.
Okay.
I got about 40 minutes in, I turned it off, and then I just went and had a beer on the porch because it was too damn hot. It's like
Yep.
I do that so often, and there are so many great content creators on like YouTube that they don't take up an hour, 2 hours of my time to watch something that's, you know, fun and entertaining, and then I can go about my day, do whatever I have to do.
Okay.
That's
So,
a completely other thing. I spend more time watching YouTube than I do anything else.
okay.
as
Well,
do
here's a good trend. Here's a good transition question. Then is YouTube Red worth it?
Yes,
Is it?
I have it.
Is it actually
I
that
have
worth
YouTube
it?
Premium.
Honestly,
It is
no.
worth it.
No.
Okay, I'm hearing two different. Okay, Ryan, why
Okay,
is it worth
so
it?
This is my reasoning. One, you know how all the time. So I sit and watch probably a day, maybe an hour on a normal day that I'm doing something. But if I'm not doing anything, I probably will watch 3 to 4 hours of YouTube some days.
Okay.
Within those 3 to 4 hours, normally, how many ads did I just watch?
Hey, Ryan, I do the same, and guess how many ads I watch?
How many?
0.
Really?
Yes. There's this little program called AdBlock Plus. Fucking download it. That's all you
Yeah.
I watch it on my TV.
Yeah,
So-
I watch
so
it on the
what?
TV, and
I stream
the only
from-
time that works is when I watch it on in the browser. And
Yeah.
most of the time, I'm not watching it in the browser. Most of the time, I'm using the actual YouTube app. So that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So then that sucks for you, but like we have a TV that streams to our living room.
Yes.
So like I just go on my phone, I click the video I want to watch, and I make a queue worth of videos, and then from there I have 0 ads for however many videos I want to watch, because of AdBlock Plus on my phone.
Okay. All right. Beyond that, there's free movies that you get. Well, wait, no, that might be Google free movies. I'm not sure. However, no, wait, I have more.
Most of those
Wait,
movies are probably
let him
on
say his
streaming
argument.
service. I'm just going to immediately, jump in and try to defend the other point too.
Yeah.
Everything
No,
that's
I
on
completely get it.
everything that's on Netflix Red or YouTube Red can probably be found illegally uploaded right back onto YouTube
Yeah.
Right.
by somebody for your viewing pleasure that you don't have to spend however many dollars a month.
You know
Right.
what streaming service I think would do really well? If they made a streaming service of like Broadway plays and stuff.
It exists.
Does it really?
It's just not doing well right now.
Really? That's so interesting because I always see like posts of people like crying like, oh my god, plays are so expensive, I
It's
can't
called
see them.
Broadway Go, maybe? It exists.
Really?
I saw it once and now I get advertisements all the time.
I'm surprised that it's not doing well.
It's not doing well because they're not getting enough people uploading the actual plays.
They're also not.
Well, is it
getting,
expensive?
No, not really.
It's
But they're also not getting the
it's
plays that
$7
people want to
Oh,
see.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not getting good plays on there?
Yeah, like,
Because-
so if you think of the top 5 plays that people quote nonstop, I
Yeah.
will tell you it's Hamilton, In the Heights, both by Lin-Manuel Miranda, Wicked, Avenue Q, and I'm going to throw in, let's say, Phantom of the Opera, maybe Les Miserables.
Yeah.
I don't think any of those are up there.
Okay.
Nope, not right now.
Really?
You know? And
Why
like,
not?
Because they can't. So it goes back to the feeling that Broadway has right now about as far as uploading and everything like that. Because it has been shown that if you like sell an actual like showing of the play, people will buy it.
Yeah.
But the thing is there is a feeling on Broadway of no, people should come to the theater and watch it if they want to see it.
Okay, yeah, but like I get that that's where Broadway is, and I'm not
Yeah.
disputing that. But
It's
I think
kind
it's
of
so
snooty,
stupid.
the way that
Yeah,
they
it really
are.
is
Yeah.
because they're in one city,
Yeah.
all the way over here, and we're in like a really big country.
Yeah.
Like it's so hard. So like, if people in this middle of the country want to go, like they're never going to be able to.
The feeling
They'll have
on
a
their
very
side
likelihood.
is this is art that you're supposed to experience live. That's part of watching it.
Right.
Is
That's
being
part of the
there live,
experience.
is being in the theater. However, it costs how much to go see Hamilton when it came out?
It's
A
like
lot.
$800
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say.
for one ticket in the fucking shit ass seats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to be able to get to New York. Plus, you have to like spend time in New York because you can't just fly into New York, watch a play, and then fly back out.
Not with that
What's the
attitude.
point of that?
You have to spend
Well,
the
you
whole day.
can, but I mean that would be the dumbest thing ever.
But I feel like they're making a bad choice just based off of their pocket. Like I understand they're like, oh, it's art. You have to you have to go there and to experience it, and like that's great for the people who have like the opportunity
Exactly.
to do that.
Yeah.
But for everybody else, you're missing out on so much revenue. Like
Yeah.
So much
you could-
culture.
Yeah.
Also that, like
Yeah.
you could educate people off of that. Like let them see plays and shit. Let them
Yeah.
see different perspectives of
I
life.
feel like it would.
And plus,
they
the
did-
actors
if-
would be making way more money
yes,
too, because they would get some money
it would
every time they
completely
got watched.
change the culture of Broadway
Yeah.
if they did it.
Yep.
I
But-
think it would
So-
be like a new boom on Broadway, honestly,
Yeah.
because they'd be able to make so many more
But
shows.
They did another feeling I bet they have is it wouldn't be a boom for the actual theaters.
Right,
Because
the theaters-
the theaters are the ones who actually fund and like
Right.
Put
The
on
theaters
shows.
themselves are making the money.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because
it's
you,
kind of-
you have to realize that, and one of the things I learned when I worked at the movie theater, it's like not at Broadway, but an actual movie theater, is when you go to the movies, the reason that popcorn is so expensive, the reason the soda is so expensive is because that movie theater is not making money off of that movie. And they're making maybe a little bit, but they're not making what you think they are off that ticket. Because 3/4 of that ticket goes to everyone else.
Yeah.
If more than 3/4, like what, 7/8 of that ticket goes to, so you pay $8 for a ticket, they're maybe seeing like $1 off that ticket.
Yeah,
So
I guess, I guess I feel like that would be true of any like new shows that are like they make it just to put it on the streaming service, but they're still gonna have like the classic shows that they have on Broadway. I doubt. I would be so hard pressed to see that people would stop going to Broadway.
Right. I don't think people will go because you're not gonna. Because the people that go to Broadway shows, the people that pay to go see Broadway shows, understand that live experience is part of that experience.
Exactly, and you're never going to get rid of those people. They're
No,
still
you're not going to.
They're probably not even going to buy the streaming service.
Yeah, exactly. The people that go and watch those shows, and even it might actually bring more people in because there's people that are out in like the middle of Ohio or something like that have never seen a Broadway show and never thought about it.
Exactly,
and if they turn around, oh, I'm interested. Here's a 7-day trial. Watch a Broadway show. They watch one. 1 out of 6, 1 out of 10 people that turn around to do that. If you get that click in their head that, oh, I want to see this live. Here you go. You just got a new person that's going to come and buy an actual ticket.
Yep.
But it's just a whole. It's all for like the amount of people that you can inspire to add into your culture of Broadway and everything like that. Of like maybe there is that Midwestern kid that's never seen Broadway before and now suddenly sees a Broadway performance and is like,
right,
I really want to do that with my life. Let's do that, or something like that. I mean, like you could even like shows off of Broadway, like. Maybe a show that was made in like some like small rinky-dink theater, but is kind of genius. Hey, we can have that on the streaming service too.
So
it just opens it up so much.
I've seen all of 2 plays in my life on Broadway.
Yeah.
Which ones? I don't mean to interrupt.
No. So I saw Avenue Q, which is my first one.
Okay, yeah. Avenue Q is amazing. And I'm a huge Broadway junkie because of my wife, because of Amber. Yeah. Amber got me into Broadway plays, and I've seen a lot because of her. I loved Avenue Q. What was the other one?
Wicked.
Wicked. Okay, I haven't seen Wicked. She's seen it like twice, but
yeah. I mean, I'm also a Broadway person too.
Yeah.
Mostly, and I got myself it. Well, actually, no. I have to give that credit to a teacher I had in middle school. To getting me into that. But yeah, I saw Cats in fucking middle school.
And now you're going to see it on the silver screen.
Oh,
hell
boy.
No.
Oh, boy.
I will not go watch that movie. That is some nightmare fuel.
I will watch it when it comes out on a streaming service or something like that. Then I will watch it. I am not giving them money.
No, I'm not giving them money for that monstrosity. Yeah. It's not happening.
It's almost as good as the Sonic film, you guys.
No, you know what? I honestly can't wait to see what they actually do with the Sonic film. Now that they're retooling it, and they're going to make them look better.
They really needed us to say like, "Hey, like that doesn't look anything like Sonic."
Right. That's the thing that I was upset about. They turn around and are like, "Oh, what about this piece?" But I saw a post where it was like that was marketing. That it was they actually already have the good one done. But they put out the crappy one to get people like.
You know what? If that's the truth, like that's ingenious. Like that's the perfect marketing scheme for our generation.
Right.
And it has been used before.
Really? With what?
Deadpool.
Yeah, but that's like Deadpool's thing.
No, it was used before with Deadpool because Ryan Reynolds, and I'm using quotations for anyone listening. Leaked the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he just did the same thing with Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
No, he just did the same thing with Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
He just leaked some information about Deadpool 3 that wasn't true, just to get people to like.
Exactly.
Hey, real quick, guys.
But that's also Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is kind of an asshole. So.
Do you want to hear a fun fact?
No. Let's move on.
Anyway. Yes. So, do you remember that scene in Deadpool 2 where he's like, how come there's never any X-Men in here? And then he turns around and Quicksilver closes the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, that scene, technically speaking, takes place at the end of Dark Phoenix after whatever the fuck happens. I haven't seen it yet, and I don't really care. So
Yeah.
That's funny.
it's I learned that the other day.
That's cool. I like that.
You know what? Most people haven't seen Dark Phoenix, and most people don't care. So
I want to see it just because Sophie Turner's in it.
I want to see it for free. I'll see it when it's for
What
free.
you want? Because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar, Freebody,
Oh my god! Yeah. Hey, for the longest time, I had the Pirate Bay logo as my background. So, but that was a long time
I
ago.
remember that in
I
high
don't.
school.
I don't do
At
that
one
anymore.
point, all of us did, Justin. All
Yep.
of us.
Yeah.
No, I never pirated anything. I was too scared.
Get out!
I was
You were
also
too
never
scared.
got to
You
watch,
never used
like,
LimeWire.
cartoons.
No, I didn't use LimeWire. My parents wouldn't let me.
LimeWire was, hey, you want a free music? It comes with a virus,
It's
but
an STD for your computer.
Do you want to give your computer AIDS? You can give your computer AIDS.
downloading and using LimeWire was like taking your computer to a brothel that
No,
has
I
no
remember all my
checkups.
friends could use it, and all their computers got fucked up.
Oh yeah.
My computer worked though.
I remember using just other
You
people to
remember?
download music for me.
Yeah.
And oh man, yeah, I can't say any names on the podcast just because I don't want to be that guy. But thank you, friends who didn't realize that's what I was doing.
Well, the funniest thing, one of the things I loved about LimeWire was the fact that you could turn around and you could be like, "What song am I listening? What song am I looking for?" And let's just use like Green Day and like I don't know, Basket Case. Let's just use Basket Case. It's like, oh, Green Day Basket. You put it in a thing. It's like comes up with 10 different things, and you could turn around. You had to take like there was like reviews and like, oh, this is better. But every once in a while, you went to the top one. You're like, oh, look, this must be good. You download it, and you go to listen, and it's like someone like screaming for 10 minutes or like shit like that.
So they
Like,
would control you.
yeah, exactly. People just did that shit because they wanted to. Oh, I remember this video that I did. It was a movie I was trying to get. I don't think it was on LimeWire. It was something else, and I downloaded it, and it was literally just this dude that was staring at you eating spaghetti. And he just stared at it. It was for like 2 hours.
Wasn't that on Pirates Bay?
I don't think so.
So when Detective Pikachu came out last month, I sent a few of you guys the greatest video I've ever seen. Which I'm like, guys, I found a pirate of Detective Pikachu, and it was on YouTube, so that should have been the first giveaway.
Yeah.
It was just a looped GIF with music in the background of Pikachu dancing for 2 hours.
Yep.
Was it put out by the official site though?
It was
Yes.
put up
Yes,
by
it
Ryan
was.
Reynolds
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
He
I said.
tweeted it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Was that part even in the movie?
Because he turned around,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, here's a leaked version of Pikachu just for all of my fans, and then you would open it, and it would literally just be Pikachu. And the problem is you wouldn't just open it; it would be Pikachu dancing. It was for the
it has
first,
the
I think, like
opening.
minute and a half was the actual opening to the movie. It was the actual first like minute and a half of the movie, and then the main character turns around and he looks. And he sees Pikachu, and then Pikachu starts dancing, and that's all it is for the rest the next 2 hours.
Oh, man.
He is a genius. Ryan Reynolds is just too good for this world.
Him and Hugh Jackman have the funniest feud.
I love Hugh.
Oh yeah.
You know who doesn't love Hugh Jackman?
Who?
Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
Oh.
Sorry, I just needed to.
So,
Yeah.
so,
I'm talking about TV shows, so.
so back to the thing at hand. Like, what streaming services do you think will exist in a few years?
Netflix.
I think Netflix will exist.
Netflix will still be there, and I think Hulu. Hulu is just hitting its stride now.
What do we think about Amazon? Do we think Amazon?
I love
is gonna-
Amazon
No,
streaming
but
service.
I
No,
like Amazon,
this
but
is
do we think
another
it's going to
thing.
stay, or do we think it's going to get
I
absorbed
think
by
Amazon
somebody?
is going to stay. One of the reasons I think Amazon is going to stay is because who the fuck is gonna get rid of goddamn Amazon?
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I was
Amazon,
thinking.
That's
God,
about.
yeah.
Amazon is
No,
up
Amazon
here,
is
like,
huge, but I didn't
Yeah.
know if they would like stop doing movies. Or...
I'm
no,
willing to take a
no.
guess
Amazon's
that
going to
Jeff-
continue
Jeff
doing what they're
Bezos'
doing.
wife is going to take a shot at Amazon.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean,
But see, the thing is, with Amazon Prime, is only their originals are really free on it.
Yeah.
you have to pay for everything else.
You still get
Which
movies and
means
stuff,
you can
but
get pretty much anything you want on Amazon Prime.
yes.
Like a lot of stuff that's even like on Netflix and stuff like that, you can get on Amazon Prime, but it's going to cost you money.
Mhm.
And
But
they
you own
have
that
stuff
forever.
Yeah, they have stuff that no other streaming service has.
Yeah.
Also, like Top
But-
Gear,
But
you can watch
I
it
need
there.
to ask you a genuine
cost
question
$50
then.
a season.
Is
What-
that then a streaming service or is it a rental service? Because this is why we lost Blockbuster and Tommy K's and
Well, see,
Amazon
that's the thing.
Video.
They're a mix. They're
Yeah.
a mix of the two because they have their own shows. They have the Netflix original or Netflix. They have the Amazon originals that are there, and you can watch them. And like they're amazing shows. I don't think I've been disappointed by any of the amazing Amazon originals.
Let's go. The Boys,
The Boys was off the fucking chain.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Grand Tour,
Yep, Grand Tour.
Miss Maisel.
I did not watch Miss
You
Maisel.
need to watch Miss Maisel.
Okay,
Miss Maisel is one of the funniest, one of the best shows.
okay.
It is, I mean, like, I kind of enjoyed it a little bit because I've already watched Gilmore Girls like 3 times all the way through.
Okay.
Because of being made to watch it the first time and then
Yeah.
the second 2 other times, it was like, I kind of enjoy this. But yeah, the humor in it, everything, the storyline of it is really great. Miss Maisel.
Okay.
So the Amazing Miss Maisel, whatever it is. But yeah. See, the thing with Amazon Prime is the only things that they're giving you for free is the stuff they have rights to.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. No. That's something. So it's basically like having Netflix, but then also being able to pay extra if you wanted to own. Because that's the thing with Netflix, they have shows, but those shows are in rotation, and the shows are going to
Yes.
leave.
Yep.
Whereas on Amazon, let's say I wanted to buy all of Boy Meets World. If I
Yep.
went on Amazon and I did that, that's mine forever. It's never going to go
Yep.
anywhere.
Yep.
I paid for it. It's my TV. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean that's the difference. It's still a streaming service. It's part streaming service and it's part media library.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to say it. It's like it's a media library that you can also get some free shows and you don't have to pay for.
Yeah, I mean, you're already paying for Prime anyway. This is
Right. That's the other thing. That's the other thing I wanted to say is you're already paying for Prime. Prime comes with so many other benefits that having the shows and stuff that it also comes with is just an added perk.
Yeah, it's
So-
like if you have a Prime account and you haven't at least taken a look at most of the Prime originals, you really need to.
Yeah,
Basically.
definitely.
It's basically like you're paying for it already. It's there. You're not paying every month. You pay however much it is a year, how much it is a year for your Prime account to get your packages. You might as well take all these other benefits
Yep.
that come with it. And because the shows that they're putting out are extremely good quality. It's not shit. It is extremely good quality. Every single show that they put out.
So we're saying that we think Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Disney.
Disney Plus. It depends. Like Disney Plus is wavering. We haven't seen it yet. You know.
True.
But
I don't
But
see
Disney owns so much.
closing that down in time. Especially now they picked up Fox.
yeah. Well, maybe that was part of the strategy for like making their streaming service also bigger. Is they also could get the Fox stuff on there now too.
Right.
But Disney has so much money now. Maybe they're going to be the ones that start gobbling
Oh, I believe it. That's what they've always
Yeah.
done.
because it looks like they're spending money on the shows that they're going to be coming out with on there. Like The Mandalorian looks like every single episode is basically going to be a Star Wars movie.
Well, it would be hilarious if Amazon, because I can see, because I saw an article recently that Netflix had a drop in users, and I could see a big war between, because Disney and Amazon are so huge. I could see like Disney taking Hulu and Amazon taking Netflix, and them just like gobbling up and just becoming like
Yeah.
two powerhouses.
You know what?
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I predict I could see it being Amazon and Disney.
Well, yeah,
Because
it's just going to
cable
be
is
Disney
dying.
versus Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it's going to be.
Cable is completely dying. Cable,
Yeah.
I mean, there's statistics on it. Cable's dying.
It's because it's too expensive and people don't watch it enough.
There's no point to having cable anymore.
No.
I can't think of a single point.
And
you know what? The only thing that you're paying for on cable that actually matters? The on demand, which is a streaming service.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like, the cable people know that because whenever I renegotiate my contract for internet, I pay for just internet. And that's all I've ever wanted.
That's all.
But in order to get the price for the internet that I have right now, I have to add TV on. I have the fastest internet that I can, but I also have TV channels. Not because I asked for TV channels. It's because the deal to get the price for the internet that I had to add the TV on.
Yeah.
So
it
I don't use it. The box is literally sitting underneath my TV downstairs, not connected to anything. Because there's no point. I don't need live TV. Whenever we watch, every Sunday night is Battle Bots night.
Yep.
It's Family Battle Bots night.
Yep.
When we watch that, we use the Discovery Go, and the Discovery Go goes off of your TV, so your TV login. And because it goes off your TV login, it needs to have commercials. And one of the funniest things that I always remark on to Amber, to my wife, is the fact that, wow, we have to watch commercials. Because during the week, we use Hulu and Netflix and never see one single fucking commercial.
Do you think that's going to change, too? Do you think there's going to be something going on with commercials and everything like that, like changing the consumption? Because as cable dies, they have to be like, that's like a whole industry making
the commercials. Yeah,
commercials is a big industry.
They're gonna go out fighting. They're gonna go out kicking and screaming. Cable is not gonna die quietly.
No.
They're gonna do everything in their power to make sure as many people as possible stay with cable or have cable or is paying for something.
Yeah.
Specifically because of the ad industry.
But most of the fucking commercials suck.
That's the commercials because they don't care if their commercials suck. Because
Literally just you see it.
Right. The commercial itself doesn't need to be good.
Steve, keep in mind,
what needs to be
any publicity is good publicity.
Right. And like I was just about to say, because they can have a catchy jingle.
Remember the commercial. That's it. It doesn't matter what you remember it for, good or bad.
They could turn around and have the shittiest commercial, but they can have that little catchy jingle in there that's going to put it into your head. And they're going to put their little seed, their product into your head. So the next time, let's say you watch a TV show for potato chips. The next time you're going to the store, your eye catches those potato chips, the jingle goes off in your head, and you go, oh, I should try that. There's a sale.
Yeah.
That's the point of commercials. They don't give a shit if their commercial's good. The only point of a commercial is to get it in your head so that you want to purchase whatever it is. And that's the whole reason that Shark Tank is good. Shark Tank, nobody gives a shit about.
Shark Tank is a commercial.
Shark Tank is a giant commercial for new things.
Yeah.
And that's why I get so mad because we still watch the show because it's entertaining seeing the people fail.
I enjoy watching them just say, I'm out. I'm like, I already know who's taking this shit on.
Well, no, one of my favorite things to watch on Shark Tank, and it happens every once in a while, is when people come up there and they turn around and they pitch their product, and then the sharks try and give them an offer, and they're like, no, we don't want any of those offers. And they're like, oh, you're just gold digging here. You're just here to promote your product. Yeah, so is everyone. Go fuck yourself.
That's the point of what we're doing here. What else is the point? But the thing is, it's like Kickstarter of the TV show.
Yeah, that's literally they're just there just to sell their product and you're getting money from the shark and you're getting whatever. Like there's a good back deal there, but like you watch it and you're like, oh, that product is cool. Whenever we watch that show, I cannot tell you how many times I Google the product just to see how much it is before it comes out of our mouth. Yep. So I can just like, is it for sale? How much is it? Do I want to buy it? No.
There's some things that have become basically household names that were on Shark Tank.
Oh, yeah.
Like Squatty Potty was on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
There's been a whole bunch. There are things.
Scrub Daddy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't Flex Tape on there, too?
Yep. Flex Tape was, too. Yep. Because all these things become big products. And it's not because these motherfuckers give them money. It's because they were on the show. People were like, that's great. It's a entertaining infomercial. We
Yeah.
should watch it.
Yes, it's an infomercial where they fight with each other. Like, and people turn around and are like, "Oh, Kevin's such an asshole. Kevin's such an asshole." It's like, why? Why? Because he likes his money and he knows where to spend it, and he's telling people they're
Kevin's an
stupid.
asshole because that's his character.
Right, that's
Okay.
his right. No,
Every
you're
show
right.
needs
You're
a Simon
totally right.
Cowell. Every show needs a Simon
Yeah.
Cowell.
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
They're
It's
all
like-
characters.
It's like we talk about all the time. Oh, BattleBots, Tombstone, the guy who does Tombstone. In real life, I don't think he's as much of an
he's a
asshole.
fucking sweetheart. As you
Right.
saw in the last episode, Tombstone.
No, it was the episode before
It
that.
was the episode before that. Tombstone gets his ass handed to him, basically, and the way that they make the guy who
They make him out as a bad guy.
Yeah,
Like, they
he
make
is
him
a
out
bad
as a
guy.
total
if
asshole.
you think WWE, he is the nemesis guy.
Right.
basically,
He's supposed to be the
everybody.
big bad at
Yeah.
the end of the rainbow,
But
at the end of
the
whatever.
thing is, if you when the other guys won the battle, like as the camera was pulling away, you saw him go over to the other guys, give him a big hug, and like smiling, grinning, and basically like obviously saying, "Good job, you beat me, cool guys." Like that's not a bad guy.
Right,
That's
yeah.
a cool motherfucker.
Just because I'm a bad guy doesn't mean
You're
Yeah.
a
bad guy.
Because-
Right, but they have to.
Right.
The shows like that, competition shows like that, have to have someone
Well, yeah,
that's a
they
big
have to
bad.
have
Yeah.
a foil.
Well, they really don't, because. And the one standout that I can
Everybody
think.
loves to root against someone.
Right. But the one standout that I can think about for that is Fortune Fire.
Yep.
And that's one reason I love Fortune Fire. Is
You
because.
mean chopped with knives?
Yep.
Yeah, it's chopped with knives.
Chopped with
Do you know that show was originally supposed to be about guns?
That
was the original idea?
Watch that just as much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get me
Okay.
wrong, I fucking love Fortune Fire. You can ask Megan how often I fucking watch that, up in Boston every time I come up. But at the
Yeah.
same, I hit a point where I'm just watching the exact same episode with different characters every fucking week.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, well, yeah, they try and make it, different and shit like that. But the thing that I love about that show is that there's no assholes on it. Every single competitor I've ever seen on that show is a nice guy. And
Yep.
even when they lose,
One
they
of the
never
dudes is from
blame
Morgan.
anyone.
That's so interesting because I feel like that's the only show that's like that. Like no other show that I've
I can't
ever
think of
watched.
another show,
Yeah,
right?
Because like
Chopped.
there's Skin Wars, there's all
Yeah.
the tattoo shows.
Oh, God.
there's-
Ink
I can't
Master-
stand it.
The
Master,
first 2 seasons of Ink Master were great when it was about the tattoos. The more that they continue, the less it is about the tattoos,
About the
and
drama.
more it is about their drama and their bitching.
Mhm.
And that's the whole reason I stopped watching Hell's Kitchen too, because it stopped being about them cooking food, and they started showing more of them in the dormitories. And I was like, I'm not trying to watch the Jersey Shore. I'm
I
trying to
want to
watch
see
them
them
cook
be
fucking
obliterated
food.
by Gordon.
Yes.
Orphan sauce.
character in that show too. Like the first like season or two of it, it was like this is Gordon. He's getting angry because he's a chef in the kitchen, but it wasn't that bad. And then somewhere they were like, "Hey, Gordon, I really loves when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
mean to people."
Well, yeah, because if you watch like his
Well,
Facebook videos
yeah.
and stuff, like he's so nice.
He's just-
Well, that's the
He's
difference.
so nice.
The difference between Hell's Kitchen and if you watch MasterChef.
Or
'Cause
like
he's
if you
not
watch
mean.
MasterChef Junior, like
Well, even
like
the
he's
regular
so nice to
MasterChef.
kids and stuff.
I,
But no, even
I-
on MasterChef sometimes, like if somebody screws up and he's like, "All right, but like you should know what the fuck you're doing."
Right, but he
Like,
doesn't scream or anything
Yeah,
like that.
that's
Like he's
true.
very stern. And one of my favorite things is some of the more creative ways that he talks about, like creative ways that he makes fun of people. Like one of my favorite insults.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
No, one of my favorite insults he's ever used, and he uses it a couple times. He loves people calling people bagels.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's
A
what
fucking
it's so
bagel.
cool. I can still hear it telling SpongeBob to fuck off.
There was an episode of Hell's Kitchen where like somebody else like joined him at the expo line, and the other guy is just also like ripping into the other contestants, and he's so proud.
Oh, that was either season 1 or 2. That was at the end when they have to prove that they can.
Like
That was the last
chicken.
couple of competitors where they can prove that they can. And he turned around and he said, "You guys cook like old people fuck." And they panned to Gordon, and Gordon had this giant grin on his face.
But the thing is, that's a classic kitchen insult.
Oh, yeah.
That's classic kitchen
I
insult.
feel as though at one point, Ryan, our old boss, said that to me once.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I mean, how many times did they also tell us to embrace the cock like nonstop?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny to watch him do these kitchen makeover ones because the kitchen makeover ones.
24. What is it? 24 hours in hell.
Right, but he doesn't get angry until people really provoke him because
Yeah, a lot of the time he's like, all right, I'm here to fix this. Just shut up and listen. And when
Right.
people don't listen to him, he's like, why did I fucking come out here?
on
Fix
Hell's
all your shit.
Kitchen.
Listen to me.
On Hell's Kitchen, like he plays that character, he's angry all the time, and he just gets angry at them for everything. He's always standing in the corner, scowling
Well,
like.
but also, like, you have to think about why, because like the stakes are like the winner of that season is gonna like be the
Be
head
in his
chef
restaurant,
of
yeah,
his
be the head chef
restaurant.
of
So
his
he's like,
restaurant,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna let some fuckhead come in here and ruin everything I've ever worked for.
Yeah,
And he's like, you guys are professionals. Like, how dare you like try to work for me?
Yeah.
Gordon.
They're not professionals anymore.
Really?
The people
No.
that are on the show are not
What
professionals.
the fuck?
They're not. They're
That's
like
crazy.
just random people. Because
I haven't watched it recently.
I haven't watched it since I haven't watched it in at least 3 or 4 seasons.
Honestly, right
But-
now I'm rewatching season 6, and like they're all still professionals and stuff. But it's the episode where the first like
they're not
2
real
nights
professionals.
they didn't.
Yeah, they
they
might
didn't
have-
even finish dinner
They
service.
might have cooked before, but they're not head chef material. Any
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
See, the difference is if you
The
watch
difference is
F Word-
Ryan was one.
Yes. If you watch the F Word, which is another show that he came up with, and that is actually everything that Hell's Kitchen should have been.
Mm.
It is. He has a restaurant, and he has a team of people in there, and they all get to cook for the night for him, for the whole restaurant, and he has people come in for free and rate the food and everything like that. But the thing is, he's not belligerent to them. He's not mean to them. He merely is like, okay, what are we doing? This is what's going on. And in order to get on that show, you have to go through a whole auditioning process and everything like that. And you have to actually be like somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing
Right.
and everything. It's such a good show. And it has some of the best recipes as a chef to watch, because as a chef, if you tell me, oh, you need a teaspoon of this in it, I'm going to be like, okay, here's me putting
Right.
my
Yeah.
fucking hands in something and throwing it in. No, his recipes goes,
All right, Emerald.
okay, add this, add this, add this, add this,
That's what I
brown
used to
this.
watch to go to
like,
bed. Emerald.
very simple. It's just instructions. There's no measuring. There's no nothing. It's just
Right.
instructions.
hmm
I remember
That's
watching.
why I like watching his Facebook videos and shit. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't do like the teaspoon of this, the blah blah blah. Whereas like a lot of videos do that. He's like, no, you do this, and he just kind of throws shit all together
Oh,
and
and
like.
Have you watched?
also another thing of the F Word is every single season he gets a new pet for his backyard, and every single season they end up slaughtering it at the end of the season.
Oh god.
Yeah. So like he has pigs 1 year, lambs 1 year, turkeys 1 year.
Where's the
and
lamb sauce?
Something else. The pigs one is the most heart wrenching I have ever
I
seen,
don't want to see it.
because the last episode he doesn't want to kill them,
Oh.
but he's like, if I don't do this, because he's got kids, the whole reason he does this is to show his kids these are animals, and then you eat them.
Right.
Right.
He was like, the last episode,
He's
he's
like,
sitting
"Shit, now I
there,
gotta
he's
do
sitting
it."
there like crying, and he's like, if I don't slaughter these pigs, I am not teaching my kids, I'm not teaching what I want to show here of these are creatures and you eat them, it is okay.
Right.
And he was like, I have to get it done. But he, instead of being there, like all the other times he's been there when it gets slaughtered and everything like that, he couldn't be there. He's just like, here's the pigs, take them, and then I will take all the stuff when they're done. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was the turkey season. You find out how goddamn stupid turkeys are, basically.
They can drown if it's raining
Yes.
and they look up at the
Yes.
sky. They'll
Yes.
drown.
Have you ever
His
seen
kids
him?
name all the turkeys and try to carry them around and everything like that? It's so good.
Have you ever seen him break something down, break an animal down?
Oh yeah.
Like they just had on MasterChef this last season of MasterChef, he turned around and he went to go break down a chicken, and then he put
I like how he
spatchcock it,
plays
didn't he?
fish.
Huh?
Did he spatchcock it?
What do you? I don't know what that means.
Did he take all of the bones out of it, but still remain one piece?
No. He broke down the chicken with a blindfold on.
Yeah, I back in the day, in culinary school, I might have been able to do that.
Right.
It's really easy. It is really easy to actually break down an animal. Do you know what the secret is?
What?
You follow the lines, because
Yeah.
all of us have lines in us of like where muscles attach and everything like that. And it's very like if you follow a chicken's rib cage, you could feel where the muscle connects.
Right.
Because you think muscle connects like flat onto things. It doesn't. It connects in certain ways. In fact, some animals, like rabbit, is kind of this way. You could pretty much do it with enough force. You might ruin the meat a little bit, so it's not really meant to be done. Like, it's not really recommended to be done. You could practically do it with your hands in the proper application of force. But yeah, it's possible to completely remove a chicken skeleton from the chicken without completely destroying the actual chicken, and it just looks like a deflated chicken. It's fucking hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we run out of time, our next trio is going to be on Disney, and we are, I believe, we've talked about this quite a bit in preparation, at least. But I think I wanted to turn to John and how he wanted to break that down, seeing as he's our expert. He's the person who's going to, be leading us through it, kind of.
Hey, yo. So
That's John.
I am going to tell you this. The first episode is going to be theme parks.
Okay.
Okay.
I am not going to tell you what I have planned yet until we collectively get closer to the date.
Okay, so let's break down episode 1, 2, and 3 at least on the theme of what they're going to be.
Oh no!
So that we can at least have.
I'm gonna make sure that the people have to come back to find out.
Which
Okay.
means he hasn't done it yet and hasn't thought about it.
Oh, you!
Hey, I asked him, and he said he had everything written down. He had everything planned already. So we're going to go on trusting John. Oh, that hurt to say.
Didn't it? Didn't it? I just want you to know, I logged out of my game just in time to see you actually twinge on the live stream.
I straight up looked at the camera and was like, nah.
Yeah.
I will say we may have a secret guest pert, if you will. A friend of mine who may and or may not work for Disney, Mr. the Mouse.
Ooh.
Senor the Mouse?
No, Mr. the Mouse. But I will tell you this, that one of the little arcs is going to be, maybe it's probably going to be a mini-sode. Actually, we can talk about it right now. Your favorite, Disney spoof that you've ever seen? Mine personally is the Jonas Brothers episode of South Park.
That was a good
Yeah.
one. That was
Well, I
hilarious.
was about to say, you guys go out there and you make Johnny's tickle, because when Johnny's tickle, I get
make
paid.
money!
Yeah.
And then just every father and mother across the country said, that's enough Disney Channel for now.
What was that specific Christian, the specific Christian family that was watching it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because in that rant he was like, and the Christians are too stupid to realize I'm selling sex!
Sex to their little daughters. And that was the Promise Ring episode, too.
Dirty
Yeah.
Ring. Dirty Ring.
Right. And do you remember how that episode ended?
Yes, Mickey went to Valhalla to rest.
No. You don't remember how it actually ended?
No.
It
Yeah.
ended with
Kenny dies after
Kenny's funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he got an STD from oral sex.
There's another good Disney ripoff making fun of Disney.
What?
It's more of making fun of the parks. The B guy in Venture Brothers. He's a
I haven't
goes to
seen
the
that.
park, and it's like a beehive themed park,
Right.
and the guy is in a wheelchair, and it's supposed to be the happiest place on earth, but it's secretly like he's
There's like
trying to
wheelchair
brainwash
ones or something
everyone.
like that.
American Dad also does a funny one about the amusement parks.
Yes, I remember that
I
because
just watched
they
it the other day.
right, and because there's the
Because
old
they
guy
go,
that's
it's to the family
Family
something
fun park.
parks.
Yeah,
family fun parks or something like that. And the creator of the parks was frozen, like how Disney is supposedly frozen or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
that's
then
like-
he comes back to life because Francine and Stan and all of them are like fighting amongst themselves. And so then he like kills everybody in the park, and the four of them all have to like, he kidnaps Francine and it's like, you're gonna be my wife, but you're like, I'm not gonna pay any attention to you.
yeah.
And then he like,
She
he
does the
makes-
cinnamon cookies,
yeah,
right?
she
And
makes the
puts it-
cinnamon cookies, and it makes them all come back. And he's like, "This is what I was trying to do. I was trying to get you guys to be a family."
There's two really good ones that we've missed real quick. I'm just gonna hit
Rick
them
and
briefly.
Morty.
Well, yeah, sort of. But
Oh,
I know-
Anatomy Park, I
Anatomy
guess,
Park.
but that's like more Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna get at too. I was actually going to say, Ryan, you should know this one, which is Fallout 4 did the Nuka World DLC,
Yes.
which it's technically supposed to be Six Flags New England, but it looks a lot like Disney World.
Yep.
There's also like the owner of the park is frozen underneath like one of the rides. Or in
Yeah.
one
Does
of the
Futurama do a Disney episode?
they
They must
did the-
though.
They do the Moon Park in
Yeah, the
season
Moon Park.
1.
The episode 2,
Oh,
actually.
that's right. Yeah.
Episode
It was
2,
on the
right.
moon with
Yeah.
the
There you are,
harpoon,
harpoons.
but there ain't no whale, so we sing top tales and sing a lovely tune, or something like that.
Yes.
But no, actually, you're really close with Futurama. I was going to say The Simpsons. When they go
Okay.
to Duff
Okay.
World, they go to like Duffland or some shit like that.
Right.
Or Itchy and
Oh.
Scratchy World, and they have a Euro
Itchy and Scratchy
Itchy and
World.
Scratchy World, and there's literally nobody there, which makes fun of when Euro Disney opened that nobody went.
Well, they also have it's a spoof on amusement parks, but they have the when Cartman gets $1 million from his
Yeah, that one was
grandmother,
funny.
and he buys the amusement park. Yeah.
You can't come in. So for next time, everybody at home, start thinking about what your favorite ride is across all of the Disney parks. And don't try to be a silly guy and just be like, I really like the Jurassic Park ride. That's at Universal. Doesn't count, dick.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to think real hard because I haven't been to Disney in a while. So, but I will look up some rides.
I will also
Space
say,
Mountain. Just say Space Mountain.
There you
It's a
go.
small world after all.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
All right.
I will say this: if you are confused or you don't remember any, go look up Defunctland on YouTube. Ryan
Yes.
can attest. I got him hooked on it by
Yes.
accident.
It is
I
goddamn
also
great.
recommend Expedition Theme Park, but he's more worldwide.
Yep.
There's a whole bunch of just good old.
What they
rides.
go and they go on rides.
No.
So
Defunctland. I'm pretty sure I told you about it before.
it's all
Defunctland
rides
talks
or
about-
places that don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I follow a couple of people that go to like insane asylums that aren't open anymore, and
No,
places
that-
they're not supposed to be.
No.
And
This is talking about the history of the place.
right, no, but
Yeah.
that's yeah. I understand the
And
basic
if
concept.
if you watch it kind of from his like season 1 to where he is now, there's like a couple running themes through it. Like he goddamn hates what John, what's the
I
name
don't
of
remember, but it's like a park like nearby to us.
the guy Billy Eichner? But
Bob Iger.
Bob Iger.
No, I'm sorry,
he
Michael
makes fun
Eisner.
of Bob
Michael-
Iger the
Michael
whole
Eisner
goddamn
from
time.
Disney.
Yeah.
So real quick, Michael Eisner is the reason that a lot, and I'll go into this more, but he's the reason that a lot of shit didn't happen with Disney, and he's
Yep.
part of the reason that Euro Disneyland failed so hard, and why California Adventure is so terrible, and all these other things. Bob
Yep.
Iger is the current guy in charge, the current CEO of Disney, who bought Disney or bought Marvel for $8 billion and has currently made another 18 million or billion on them. things like
Right.
that. So it's
Yep.
similar names, but also not similar names.
Yep. It's a very good series. It's a very interesting thing to watch. I mean, some of them aren't the most entertaining, but a
No.
lot of it's extremely entertaining.
You know, a lot of
Okay.
fun.
Well, I guess we can look forward to that. So we're going to be talking about episode 1 is going to be talking about theme parks. So listeners at home, think about your favorite theme parks, your favorite rides. Sorry, one theme park, but your favorite Disney rides. Yeah, and if you just watched Ryan on the live camera, look, he was looking at my fish who was chasing a little thing in the tank.
A
So
duckweed. A duckweed floated to the top, and he chased it all the way to the top. Like, what is this? What is this floating?
oh God. Okay. Anybody else have anything else before we end and officially transfer over to Disney? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Henry.
Go ahead, John.
Fuck Henry.
What? Who's Henry?
So it was either last week or the week before we talked Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Yep.
actually dug up the video. It wasn't Percy. It was Henry, and they bricked him up.
Oh, in the tunnel.
Castle
Yeah.
Amontillado style, and then
Yep.
and then later on, it's kind of funny in the thing. It looks like they're so cruel to him, but then like there's an episode like right after it where they didn't take the rails that were behind him, so he just backs out.
Man.
Not the smartest train.
No, they were not.
Okay, so that is going to that is going to end our interlude
with your
episode.
porn fetish, with your train fetish, that must be porn for you, John.
You know, you'd think it was, but really, I just enjoy going out to Illinois and watching the freight trains more.
You know, there's live channels on YouTube, right?
I know.
You can-
I follow one. It's called Railfan. They actually
I have walked into his apartment and had one be on, and he's just sitting there watching it.
Ryan.
Like, look at that.
Ryan, here's what makes it even worse. It was not Newport. Fuck. It was whatchamacallit? That fucking town down in southern Connecticut that I used to go through.
Yes.
Norwalk, South Norwalk Station, right on
Yeah.
the bridge.
Right.
And I could
Yep.
watch the southbound trains and the northbound trains.
Yep. And it was just on, and he was just sitting there watching it,
Yeah.
and it's just like,
Hey, I've watched it. I've watched a couple of the live streams before,
Yeah.
but only when there's actually trains going through. Like I'll browse through them as there's a train going through. I'll
also
watch it,
do
but.
that.
Yeah, like I think it would be kind of creepy if you just kept it on 24/7, just like your favorite, or
Actually,
just had like an 8-monitor setup where you can have like 8 different live streams going at one time, like you're some kind of fucking train conductor.
So here, yeah, that is a little bit weird. But actually, one of the worst things that ever happened was I actually saw one of my friends on that live stream. So I
Yo,
sent a
that's
message,
funny.
and I'm like, "Yo, are you at this place right now?" And he responds, goes, "Yeah, I'm with my folks." And went, "Yeah, I know. I saw your dad, but I wasn't sure if that was you." And he's like, "Where the fuck are you?" And I just sent him a selfie with the live stream in the background. He's like,
Nice.
"Oh, that's really fucking weird." But no, for
I'm not
realsies,
stalking you.
up here is amazing for rail spotting because I get really awesome engines, really awesome cars. I get the occasional freight train, and actually the best joke that I had was when I went to go visit my best friend Craig in Alabama. When you come across the bridge to go to Logan Airport, they have like the freight terminal. So rather than getting to shout freight train, I yelled freight plane, and it works. It's not as cool, but it
Ha
works.
ha.
I think I just fell asleep, or
Yeah.
maybe I just like.
That was a horrible joke.
There wasn't much of a joke.
Shame
there.
on you. I'm gonna fucking silence you. That was a horrible joke.
Did I
It's
just
kind of
hear-
like you explaining that god awful TV show earlier. After
No,
Yeah,
that
the
was
movie.
funny. That
Yeah,
actually
it's a
sounded
movie.
funny.
Yeah,
It convinced
it's pretty
me to
good.
watch it.
You should definitely watch Guardians.
Yes.
That is my number one thing this week. Watch Guardians. It's on Amazon Prime for free. Watch Guardians. It is worth it just to get your mind blown of how bad a superhero movie can be made. It is worse. No, wait, it is not worse. Because it is entertaining enough. I'm telling everyone else to watch it. It's more entertaining, thusly, than Batman vs Superman for me. I would rewatch that
didn't go
before
and
Batman
see
vs
that.
Superman. Huh?
I didn't go and see it.
Good.
You're
Good for
better
you. Good for you.
Right,
That's all
right. That's
for
like
free.
saying you have the option of drinking very flat ginger ale or letting somebody pee in your mouth. Like, yeah, there's somebody out there who's gonna pay for that, but
Oh, man.
Oh god! And on that note, we're ending.
And Batman vs Superman is the peeing in your mouth, not the flat soda. All right.
Now that that's clarified.
And on that note,
neither option is
fuck
great.
you all.
Well, you haven't even let Steve tell everybody what they can do, but I have to get this point across.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell
Oh my
notification.
god! Fucking shoot me.
What? I
Hit us
figured,
up on Instagram and Twitter too.
I figured-
Facebook.
Okay, can I actually do the edit? Can everyone be quiet for 2
Spotify.
seconds?
Yep.
2
Oh,
seconds.
and we're on Stitcher too.
Yay!
Fuck all of you.
Bye,
Website
guys.
is being
No,
made.
no, fuck you. Seriously.
I'm
Okay.
seriously, guys.
Seriously. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Later.
Good? Okay. So, on that note, we are going to end. As usual, our tag is 3EP Podcast. That's 3EP Podcast. You can use that to find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, any of the listening apps. That's the tag that's going to come up, or 3EP POD1. We are on iTunes and Spotify and Stitcher and pretty much anywhere that you can find podcasts. If we are not on one of the ones that you like to listen to podcasts on, tell me. I can get us on there. It's pretty easy. So just listen to us on any of those. No, shut up.
This is
I am
my
going to
spotlight.
finish.
Justin
Fuck
points
you.
at his
That's what she
brother
said.
and gives him the finger while the other hand sits in the air. I'm just narrating for the people who are going to listen to this a week from today. So just so they
Right. So we are hopefully almost done with our website. That should be up soon. That's going to be under 3eppod1.com or 3eppodcast.com if we can get the URL changed correctly. We'll see how that goes. And what do they do on SoundCloud if they're listening to us on SoundCloud?
So you could like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell notification, tell us what's up.
Yep. If you're
Also-
watching our live video on Facebook, please give us a comment, send us some love, send us,
Give us the laughing
likes,
face.
give
Let
us
see the
something.
laughing face.
It should be noted
I'm going to
that-
start working on putting these videos up on YouTube. Get us a YouTube channel. And if you want, you can even send us an old-fashioned email. Just
Wow.
like an old person at
Like an old person.
3episodepodcast@gmail.com. Now what would you like to say?
It should be noted that if you do want to watch us live, we usually do it Tuesday nights, somewhere around 7 o'clock.
There you go.
Just want to eat it right now.
So, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Central. Okay, and on that note, we are going to say goodbye to everyone. So everyone say goodbye to our listeners. Wave goodbye to anybody
Bye.
watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Bobby.
I miss Rich.
Bye, listeners.
No, you have to take out your last bye, listeners, for ending on I miss Rich.
That's fine. I will keep when I edit. I will keep it. That's fine. I don't fucking care. Oh my god. We're still alive. We're still alive. I haven't edited that yet.
Oh my god. Are we clear?
Let Aaron, Caitlin, let
Okay,
Lord.
so all of our live watchers and anybody watching this video afterwards, goodbye, everyone.
Later.
Bye-bye.